Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into something that could change the entire way we look at a forgotten style in Blue Lock. Reo. Now let's not sugarcoat it. Reo is currently the weakest legendary in the game. His only mechanic, copying awakening skills, has been completely gutted by the nerf that prevents him from copying world-class skills. And let's be real, most people in high-level lobbies run world-class awakenings. That makes Reo's ultimate basically useless in a huge chunk of matches. He has no unique skill, no actual strength of his own, and no value once he awakens if there's no copyable ability around. That's not just weak, that's anti-fun. That's not what Reo is in the manga. In Blue Lock, Reo is a prodigy, a genius, someone who can watch a move once and imitate it near perfectly. Whether it's Nagi, Saye, or Otoya, he studies, adapts, and executes. So how did we go from that to this? Right now, Reo is just a shadow of himself. You get the ball, awaken, and then what? If there's no copyable awakening around, you're done. You wasted your chance. And it's even worse when he copies someone, but then loses his own voice and his flow, suddenly sounding like Shidu or Bachira. It completely kills the vibe. Reo isn't a clone. He's a mimic, yes, but still Reo. Imagine this. You're playing Reo, you awaken, and the game zooms in. You hear his voice say, "Nagi, let's do this together," with a burst of purple energy around him. His body tenses, the camera shakes a little, and you get this feeling that something crazy is about to happen. Let me pitch a rework that would fix him and make him feel true to the manga. What if his copying mechanic changed based on the situation? So, when Reo is on the ball, he copies offensive awakenings. Shots, dribbles, flashy moves. But when he doesn't have the ball, like when defending or just moving, he copies defensive awakenings. Tackles, interceptions, even passing skills. It would turn him into a strategic chameleon, always adapting to the game, always having a tool. But it still depends on who's in the lobby. It rewards awareness and timing, but you're never stuck with nothing. That's the Reo we want to see. Not broken, but smart, like in the manga. And you know what Reo is missing most right now? A signature move. Every legendary has one. Kaiser has his Kaiser impact. Shidu and Rin have Dragon Drive. Otoya has his crazy shot. Even Baru has his charging animation and Dominator. But Reo has nothing. His whole gimmick is stealing from others. So if no one has anything worth stealing, he's cooked. So here's my proposal. Introduce a move called the Chameleon Shot. This would be his own powerful long-range shot. One that you aim like everyone's awakening shot. You hold it, the shot charges up with glowing purple energy, and when you release, it pierces through defenders and of course with its own cutscene. That would finally give Reo his own identity. He can still copy. Sure, that's his core. But at least now, if there's nothing to copy, he's not just a walking empty slot. He has a reason to be picked. He has a tool that's always there. And visually, this could look incredible. Imagine purple wind trails curling behind the ball. Maybe a little glitch effect like he's blending styles. The camera pulls back, he locks onto the goal, and boom! Chameleon Shot explodes past the keeper. Now let's talk about what's possibly coming next, and why this rework actually makes a ton of sense right now. NEL Nagi placed second in the most recent community poll, just behind NEL Bachira. That means he's very likely to be the next character added. And if we look at what happened with Otoya, then you already know what I'm about to say. When NEL Bachira was added, Otoya got a rework. So with NEL Nagi coming, it's extremely likely that Reo is getting his moment too. And here's where things get really exciting. In the manga, Reo and Nagi have a lot of chemical reactions, like, when Reo supports, Nagi finishes. They're synced. So why not turn that into a combo mechanic? And honestly, I don't care if in the chem reaction cutscene, whether Reo will shoot, I think that's even better. Even the Nagi is a striker. And don't forget that Nagi and Reo Duo has one of the best chem reactions in the mange. So, as said, that would make Reo feel complete. He's no longer just copying, he's building plays. And with Nagi by his side, he becomes at least top 5 styles in BLR. It would also finally give us a reason to run both of them together. Right now, no one uses Reo. Now, let's take a quick look at another amazing fan-made concept for Reo's rework. Credit goes to the original creator of this idea. If you recognize your suggestion, let us know in the comments, and huge props to you for the creativity. But before we go further, just a reminder, if you enjoy my videos, the daily updates, and the way I break things down, please consider subscribing. It really helps the channel grow, and who knows? If the devs see your suggestions in the comments, they might actually take inspiration from them. I'm aiming for 10,000 subscribers before the end of May, and with your help, I know we can make that happen. So now, let's break the concept of the potential Reo's moveset. C. Copy the core of Reo's identity. Right now, he can't copy WC movesets, and that's a huge problem. But here's how we fix that. He should be able to copy world-class styles, but with a condition. If Reo is holding the ball, the move he copies should be an on-ball move. If he doesn't have the ball, he should copy off-ball abilities instead. This makes the copy system smarter, and avoids giving him access to random, useless moves during a match. Also, it's just one move out of a full WC moveset, so it's not like he's getting a free, broken character. You're still playing strategically. V. Offensive mode. Let's be real, offensive mode currently feels useless. But in the manga, Reo's passing game is on point. Super accurate, even while dribbling upfield with Nagi. So here's the fix. Slightly stronger shots and noticeably more accurate passes. To balance it out, Reo can't enter flow while using offensive mode. That way you're not stacking damage boost with flow-based playstyles like Emperor or Bastard Munchin styles. B. Defensive mode. This one's actually fine as it is, but it gives Reo a bit of versatility, which fits his copycat nature. No major changes needed here. Awakening. Let's talk Awakening. This is where Reo really deserves to shine, both in mechanics and visuals. Cutscene plus effects on activation, Reo should have a purple trail surrounding him, symbolizing his adaptable and high-class aura. His awakening lines could be, "Nagi, let me help you." "Let's go, my treasure." This keeps his connection with Nagi alive, which as we all know is a huge part of Reo's character development. See Copy, Awakened. Just like in the base version, Reo should still be able to copy world-class styles, but with better consistency. Maybe even letting him temporarily use 2 moves at once or swap between an offensive and defensive one. That part's still up for debate, but copy should absolutely still be there. V, to be added. I'll be guessing my own take on this in a future update, but I'll just say this. The V move must be a cinematic shot move, like Chameleon Shot, that feels impactful, polished, and comes with a clean animation. B, Chameleon plus Identity Fix. Here's something that really needs to change. When Reo copies another style, like say Big Bang Drive, he currently gets Shido's aura and even talks like Shido. That makes no sense. Reo should keep his own voice lines and his own aura when copying. Like in the manga, when he copied Aiku, his aura wasn't just reused, he had a unique purple checkered snake effect. And I think that's a huge opportunity to visually distinguish Reo's copies from the originals. Give him his own spin, make it feel like a Reo-style imitation, not just a reskin of someone else's move. Let me know in the comments if you agree and what kind of move you think Reo should get. Would you use him again if he could use world-class abilities and also if he had Chameleon Shot? Are you hyped for NEL Nagi and their combo? Thanks for watching. See you next time.